Hello, this is Pastor Jones. Wanted to spend about 5 minutes with you today. I want to talk to you about good soldiers. We see in the book of Psalms 120 and verse 5, "Woe is me that I dwell in Meshech, and I dwell amongst the tents of Kedar." As a Christian, that's you and I, you have to live in the midst of an ungodly world. It is useless to cry, "Woe is me," although there are way too many Christians that do that. Jesus did not pray for you and I to be taken out of this world, John 17 and 15. And what he did not pray for, you do not need. It's better to meet difficulty in the Lord's strength and glorify him in that difficulty. The enemy is ever on watch to find your inconsistencies in your conduct. Therefore, be holy and remember that the eyes of all are upon you. You say, "I don't like that." Well, it's a reality. People watch those who profess to be Christians. More is expected of you and I than others. So strive, my friends, to give no occasion to be blamed for something. Let your goodness be the only fault that they can discover. Be like a Daniel and compel them to say, "We cannot find any charge against this Daniel unless we find it against him concerning the law of his God." Daniel 6:5. May that the only fault they find in us is that we love Jesus and we live after the Lord on a day-by-day basis. Seek also to be useful as well as consistent. We need some useful Christians today more than ever. In a day and hour where men and women will not man the different groups in the church, men won't even step up to be board members. Boy, folks, we need to seek to be useful today. Perhaps you think, if I were in a better position, I might serve the Lord's cause. But I cannot do any good where I am right now. Listen, if that was the case, none of us could be used of God. No position is perfect. We all work under the load of difficulty and challenges. The more the crooked the people that we live in the midst of, the more they need your help to make them straight. If they are quite perverse, the more need for you to turn their proud hearts to the truth. The physician should be amongst the sick. The soldier, listen, friends, to win honor must be in the hottest battle. But some of us haven't been in the battle. Some of us have been sitting on the sidelines. And it's time that we roll up our sleeves and get busy once again about the work of God. When weary of the strife and sin that meets you, remember that all the saints have endured similar trials. Just read the history. This isn't something new. It's been the path that every saint has had to walk down through history. They were not carried, listen, on feather beds to heaven. And you must not expect to travel more easily than they did in the yesteryears. They hazard, the Bible said, their lives to the death. And you'll not be crowned until you have also endured hardness as a good soldier of the Lord Jesus Christ. 2 Timothy 2:3. Let me ask you something. What kind of soldier are you? And are you in the midst of the battle? And are you, my friend, making a difference? 1 Corinthians 16 and 13 says this. Therefore, watch. Watch, it says. Stand fast in the faith. Be brave and be strong. May we be that kind of soldier for the Lord Jesus Christ as we venture into this new year of 2022. I hope I've given you something to think about. This is Pastor Jones saying, until I see you next time.